Hello students, welcome to my channel. As you have given your 5th CCT exam, this exam contains 3 parts: science literacy, English literacy and mathematical literacy. So today we are going to discuss about the solution of mathematical literacy questions. As mathematical literacy contains 10 questions, so in this video we are going to discuss about the first 5 questions and the next 5 questions will be discussed in the next video. So let us start with the first question. The first question based upon equable shapes, and the definition is given there that the equable shape is a shape that has the same numeral perimeter or area. That means any shape which has same perimeter and area is known as equable shape. So the first question based upon this is, which one of the following is an equable shape? You are given two figures A and B and you have to find out of these two or both these two are either equable shapes or not. So we will find out both the perimeters and area of these shapes, and from there we will conclude that either these shapes are equable or not. So the solution for this question is, first of all, equable shapes are the shapes which have the same perimeter and area. That means perimeter of the shape is equal to area of the shape. So the first shape is a rectangle. So for the first shape, the perimeter of the rectangle, as we know the formula, 2 into L plus B. So the value of length is given as 4.5 centimeter and value of breadth is given as 3.6 centimeter. So after putting the values, we will get the perimeter of rectangle is equal to 6.2 centimeter. This is the perimeter of the rectangle. Now you have to find out the area of rectangle, and the formula for area of rectangle is length into breadth. As the length is given as 4.5 centimeter and breadth is given as 3.6 centimeter. So whenever you will multiply this, you will get the value as 16.2 centimeter. So here you can see that the perimeter and the area both have the same value. That means this figure is an equable shape. So our figure A is an equable shape, that is confirmed. But what about figure B? So let us find out. For the figure B, we have to find the perimeter of triangle and area of triangle. What is given in the question? You are given the base as 6 centimeter and the height of the triangle as 4 centimeter, but we don't know about these sides of the triangles. So first of all, you have to find these sides, as this triangle is a right angle triangle and this triangle also is a right angle triangle. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the sides of the triangle. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, as we know, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So you are given the base as 3 centimeter and the height as 4 centimeter. So by putting the value, we will get the hypotenuse as 3 square plus 4 square, 9 plus 16, 25, and the hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. So both the sides are 5 centimeter each. So what is the perimeter of triangle? Sum of all sides. So you will add 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3, or you can directly write it as 6. So 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. So the perimeter of triangle is 16 centimeter. Now we will find the area of the triangle. So as we know, what is the formula for area of triangle? That is half into base into height. So you are given the base as 6 centimeter and the height as 4 centimeter. So we will put the value here, half into base into height, half into 6 into 4. So we will get it as 12 centimeter square. So here it is clear that the perimeter of triangle is 16 centimeter, but the area of triangle is 12 centimeter square. That means our figure B is not an equable shape. So the correct answer is option A. Figure A is only the equable shape. So for question number 11, the correct answer is figure A. Now the 12th question is, if the given rectangle is an equable shape, then the value of y is. That means you have to find the value of y for the given figure. As this figure is a rectangle and it is also an equable shape, that means the perimeter of the rectangle is equal to the area of rectangle. So by using this thing, you have to find the value of y. So here it is the solution. As this triangle is an equable shape, so the perimeter of triangle is equal to area of triangle. That means 2 into L plus B is equal to length into breadth. So we will put the value of length as 10 units. Here also we will put the value of L. So here it become an equation, that is 20 plus 2y is equal to 10y. We will take 2y on the right hand side. So 10y minus 2y is equal to 8y. From here we will get the value of y as 2.5 centimeter. So the correct answer is option C, 2.5 centimeter. The value of y is 2.5 centimeter. Next question is question number 13, that is based upon parcel by the courier. So in Z land, couriering a parcel costs 3.25 Zs per kg. Here Zs is as same as we use our currency for rupees, same Zs is used for expressing the currency. So 3.25 Zs per kg is a cost for couriering a parcel, and a fixed pickup service charge of 5 Zs, and the fixed charge of rupees 5 Zs for pickup service. So Shailaja sent some books weighing W kg. Shailaja sent some books weighing W kg. So first question is, which of the following equation below shows the correct relationship between courier charge C and the weight W? So as we have given that the charges are 3.25 Zs per kg and a fixed charge of rupees 5 for the pickup service. So for W kg weight you have to find the equation. So the as you have charge is equal to 3.25 Z per kg plus 5 Zs pickup service. So here 3.25 Zs for 1 kg. So for W kg it will become 3.25 multiplied by W. So the total courier cost is 5 plus 3.25 into W. So the correct option is option B. C is equal to 5 plus 3.25 multiplied by W. So for 13th question, the correct option is option B. Now the question number 14th, if Shailaja paid 57 Zides, the weight of her parcel was, that means you have to find the weight of the parcel. As you have given the equation, here we have find the equation, that is C is equal to 5 plus 3.25 into W. We will use this value. Here we are given the value of C in the question number 14th. You have to find the value of W from here. So by putting the value in this equation, we will put the value of C as 57 and we have to find the value of W from this. So here by solving this equation, we will get the value of W is equal to 16 kg. So the correct answer is 16 kg. We will put the value 57. We will take minus on the left, we will take 5 on the left hand side, that is 57 minus 5, 52. Then we will divide 52 by 3.25. After that we will get the value of W. Clear? Last 50 question. Iqbal, Chareen and Rahul are close friends. On Rahul's birthday, Iqbal sent a photo frame and Chareen sent him a chess set. The weight of the photo frame was 4 kg more than that of the chess set. That means the weight of the photo frame was 4 kg more than that of the chess set. How much more did Iqbal pay for the couriering her parcel than Chareen? Now what is given in the statement? That one friend send a photo frame and other friend send a chess set. The weight of the photo frame was 4 kg more than that of the chess set. That means whatever the weight of the chess set, the weight of photo frame was 4 kg more. So you have to find how much more did Iqbal pay for couriering his parcel than Chareen. So here is the solution. So the weight of, let the weight of the chess set is equal to W kg. So the weight of the photo frame is 4 kg more than that of the chess set. That means W plus 4 kg. So the cost for the chess set, that is C1, equals to 5 plus 3.25 multiplied by W, because W is the weight of the chess set and we have to pay per kg 3.25 Zs. So for W kg that will become 3.25 multiplied by W. Now for the photo frame it will become C2 and the value is 5 plus 3.25 multiplied by W plus 4. So here we will open the distributive law. First of all we will multiply 3.25 with W and then we will multiply 3.25 with 4. So 5 plus 3.25 multiplied by W plus 3.25 plus multiply by 4, here multiply, this will become C1, as here it is given, this will become C1, and 3.25 multiply by 4 will become 13. So C2 is equal to C1 plus 13. So C2 is 13 zads more than C1. That means Iqbal had to pay 13 zads more than Cherine. So the correct answer is option D, 13 zads. So here we have solved, or we have discussed the solution of first 5 questions of mathematical literacy. The next 5 questions will be discussed in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.